All right, everybody, welcome again to another episode of Mass Debate, where chaos picks the topic, fate picks the side, and we leave our dignity at the door. Gentlemen, how are we doing?
Good, my friend. How are you?
Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Kirk, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
Doing well, excellent. And we've got us a new guest. Adam Draper is joining us. Adam, where exactly are you joining us from, sir?
Portland, Oregon. The hellscape.
Oh, okay.
The war zone here.
The war zone out there. Are you
It's
surviving?
a war zone. There's
Are you surviving?
two people just ran by my house. They were shooting at each other. I couldn't believe it.
Wow. It must be.
Yeah.
Do you have rations and some water and all that?
Yes. Batteries. Yes.
Good. Fill
And
the
praying. I have lots of praying.
Fill the bathtub up. You know, that's what they say. Fill the bathtub up with water. So
Gunplay definitely
yes.
picks up the tempo.
But yes, I have known Adam forever. Me and him used to hang back in the day. He is an absolute amazing drummer. If you guys if you've not heard any of his work, they just came out with an awesome album. From Utility. Check it out. It's fucking amazing.
It is very good. We were listening
Hits
to
hard.
it the other
It really
evening.
hits hard.
How to Protect What's Left is the name of the album.
How to protect what's up.
How
Yeah.
to
you go.
protect what's
Yeah.
left. There you go. Thank you, Kirk, for the assist on that one.
No problem.
Yes. Good stuff.
Yes,
Ah,
indeed.
Real
And-
wild stuff.
And on that note, gentlemen, it's time to go hard.
Oh, here we go, baby. It's time to do
Let's
this.
do this.
Yes, indeed. And as always, the music lets you know that it is time for us to begin the mass debate. In the mass debate, our mass debaters debate a topic that they have absolutely no idea what they're going to be debating. So they go into this blind. So as always, before the game, we rolled a dice. Kraig came out on top, so he gets to pick between time or topic. But first off, this evening's category is anatomical possibilities.
Anatomical possibilities. Wow, what a
Jesus
amazing.
Christ.
What the fuck does that even mean,
Right.
sir?
Christ. I guess we'll find out.
What is anatomical possibilities?
I have
can
an
barely
idea.
say that.
Well, you know what? You're going to find out here
Anatomical
shortly.
possibilities.
What are the advantages of a dick on the chin?
Could very well be. You never know.
Oh God.
in this show.
Okay. And I have to choose
Could be.
Between time
time
or
and
topic.
Wow. I'm gonna go topic because this one sounds dangerous.
All right, he's going topic. Kirk, that leaves time up to you, sir. Are you going to go first or last?
I'm going to go first.
Oh,
First.
he's going first.
Of course
Okay.
he is. He likes to throw
Yeah.
things off and get things out of whack.
Absolutely. All right,
Fucking son
Mr.
of a
Topic.
bitch.
You get
Yeah.
to choose between Let It Wag or The Wild Blue Yonder.
The fuck?
Let it wag or the wild blue yonder.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go with let it wag. I guess. I mean, if I have to choose one of those,
Okay.
I have to actually say that. That's the worst part. I
There
have
you
to
go.
actually
There you
say
go.
that.
All right.
Let it wag.
So before I continue, I want to say this one thing. Tonight's topic comes from an old Christopher Walken story that I fucking love.
Ooh.
And so tonight's topic is, Kirk, you're going to be arguing that it's better to have the ability to fly. And Kraig, you're going to argue that it's better to have a tail.
To have a
To have a
flying
tail.
versus a tail.
Kirk, you're minute 30.
That's a fucking argument. It's
That's
like
an
So
argument.
which
who's
one of
gonna
those
win
is
in a
just
fight?
better?
Like if you have a toothpick
Which you would
or a
rather
machine
have?
gun.
Which I
The
would rather
ability to
have.
What the
fly
fuck?
or have a tail.
Or have a tail.
All right.
That's right.
Well,
I'm
What
glad
is-
I
wait,
went
what is
wild
Chris-
blue yonder. You blew
Jeez.
yonder on that.
What was that, Adam?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. What does Christopher Walken have to do with this?
I have no idea either.
It was an old Joe.
That was just injected in there.
It was a
completely.
Joe Motor
See, I thought you
story.
guys were gonna go. I thought you were gonna start like, okay, so you have to debate your topics as Christopher Walken. Even if you did it poorly, it would be
If
I
it,
think it would
makes,
make it-
if it makes you
more
feel better,
interesting.
Christopher Walken wanted the tail
Okay.
in the
Well,
story.
all right. Well,
He wanted the tail.
He would rather have a tail. Kirk,
All right, yes.
your minute 30 starts now.
Well, let me tell you, folks. My God, is this going?
I think it was going. Yeah, it's
gotta
going.
hit start, bro.
It's not going. It's
Oh,
going
no,
here,
no,
but
no.
not up there.
All
So
right,
let me hold this up for you.
No, it's good. So flight, yeah. Why the hell would I not want to fly? You know how expensive it is to fly nowadays anywhere? If I can just up and go, I just save tons of money. That fucking tail is doing me no favors. It's only going to draw attention to things that I don't need attention drawn to. I already have a face that would get me arrested if I go too close to a school. I don't need a fucking tail that wags and shit. I don't need my intentions being put out there. Give me flight all day. It only makes sense. I don't know how the hell Kraig is going to even go with this. So I feel bad for him. But yes, flight. You can go anywhere, anytime. I don't have to spend gas anymore. I mean, other than getting my groceries here, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But I would still rather just make multiple flying trips than drive even once. Again, it's going to save me tons of money. It's going to save me time. I'm going to get to go and visit all the places that I've ever wanted to visit. As long as I'm not too stupid and go too high up in the air and get, lose my breath and then fall to my death, I should be fine. But I'm a pretty sensible person, so I think I'm going to have that under control. And I'm ready. Let's take flight, America, together.
2, 1, time.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of hot air there. All right.
This thing is like fucking me up, this big timer.
All right. Ignore that. Kraig, your minute...
everywhere today.
Oh! Kraig, your minute 30 starts now.
Okay, so let me tell you of the great fable called The Flying Man and the Tail. It's a wonderful story told by the wonderful Christopher Walken. And, he says it best when he says, if you have a tail, you cannot fail. And really, that's what it's all about, sir. And the reason why is, as the great Christopher Walken does on almost every one of his movie sets, he tells people it's his birthday. He gets all sad and, lonely, and he, pouts a little bit, and he's just like, meh. And he gets all sad and all that, and they're like, well, what's wrong, man? He's like, oh, it's my birthday. And they're like, oh, it's your birthday. And he says by lunchtime he's got a cake coming to him, even though it's never his birthday. He's like, it's my birthday, so we gotta get, a cake. So that's what they do. They get him a cake. They get old Christopher Walken a cake, and it's fucking fabulous. Well, it's the same thing with a tail. You get sympathy with a tail, sir. These are the things you're not talking about. Navigating through life, you face a lot of challenges.
That's your time, sir.
I'm on this right here. Damn it.
That's not moving.
I've never heard such a string of bullshit in all my life.
I'm just saying, you get sympathy as a tail. It hardens you. You go through life being mocked. It makes you a better person.
Jesus.
It was impressive how he moved the spotlight around on that one.
I think I think you're talking about trauma right there. That's what you're talking about. Right?
All right. Well, it's time to move on to our balls to the walls questions and answers segment. So Kirk went first. That means Kirk, you are up. Kraig, you're up for the hot seat for the 3 minutes questions and answers. Your 3 minutes starts now.
So why do you think it would be bad to have a tail?
Why do I think it would be bad to have a tail?
Yeah.
Because it's just an extra fucking appendage that I don't need. Imagine trying to get comfortable driving long distances or even sitting in a chair for a long period of time with a fucking tail that you either have to pull up through your fucking crotch sticking out.
I don't need your gestures, sir.
Listen,
I don't
I'm
need
just saying.
your holding your cock out there like that. That's inappropriate.
It's the closest
None
thing
of us
I have
need to see
give
that,
you a visual.
okay?
But no, listen, man. I just think it'd be uncomfortable to have. You're gonna have to change your wardrobe. You're gonna have to cut a hole in the ass of every pair of pants. Fuck that.
Yeah, maybe. You know what else though?
What?
Do you think if you had a tail, you would be a kung fu master?
Do I think I would?
Do you think if anyone had a tail, if you had a tail, you think you could be like the greatest kung fu master of all time?
No, because there's a lot of other factors.
You've clearly never heard of Splinter, my friend.
You've right.
Never heard of Splinter from the TMNT universe. And we all know about Splinter, and his tail is unique to him, and is the reason why he fucking beats so much ass. And the reason why, if he was here right now, he'd be slapping Jed in the face with his tail because his damn phone is going off in the middle of the damn debate. How unprofessional.
Well, I would agree with that.
Would you agree with that?
I would. For once, I would have to say you've made a good point. But when it comes to the tail, you say Splinter beats ass. I say Splinter eats ass.
What? How could you even say such a thing, sir?
How could I say
such a thing? How could you, defame such a icon
Here's how piss poor Splinter was. He had to go and find 4 teenage turtles to protect him.
Huh?
What are you talking
He
about?
taught him everything he knew. He said, I'm obviously not
he
good
did
at
not
this.
protect them, sir. You know damn right that he was their teacher, don't you? He was their sensei,
He
right?
was their sensei.
So who is the most powerful person of the sensei or the student?
Always the student, because he becomes wiser,
what? Becomes
wiser
what?
than
The sensei becomes what? Or the student becomes what, Kirk?
Wiser than the sensei.
No, that's not the saying. The sensei, the student becomes the teacher, right? The student becomes the sensei. That's what you were almost said. Why didn't you say it? Why didn't you complete your sentence?
Because I realized how fucking
I mean, we
loserish
all
that
saw
sounded.
it. Adam is on a shitty little camera that keeps zooming in and out, and he even saw on your lips that you said the student becomes the sensei.
That's not what's on my lips. That's
So-
glaze from a donut.
Clearly, yeah. Well, that glazed for something else, I think. Honestly,
That's
Whoa.
is that correct?
that's overboard.
It's overboard, but notice he didn't answer the question. Answer the question. It was from something else, wasn't it?
All right, that's time.
Fine.
That's time.
Whoa! Okay, you guys heard
What
it
the
here,
fuck?
folks. You guys heard it here.
All right, Kirk. Your
Yes, sir.
3-minute examination of the tale begins 3 minutes starting now.
Kraig, you're an interesting looking individual. I think we could all agree on that. But if I put a tail on you, you become basically unnerving to look at.
Unnerving.
Right.
So your prejudice is what I'm hearing.
Well, against a pervert with a tail running around, sure. Wagging, all inappropriate. How do you defend your actions out here with this tail?
Well, if I'm wagging my tail, that means I'm happy. Okay? So that's a tell to everyone that, oh, he's a good boy and he's happy.
But not so much happy as much as,
That's what it
a
says.
predator
A
that's
predator,
liking what
no,
he's seeing.
No, I would no.
Oh.
The only time I'd use my tail is with self-defense as a kung fu master. Because I have a 5th appendage. I'd be slapping you in the face with my tail left and right. My tail be slapping you in the chin, buddy.
So if that's a 5th appendage, does that mean you have no dick? Is this a trade-off situation where you've lost your penis now in lieu of a tail?
Moderator never stipulated that.
No, we're not talking about that. Obviously, my
stand
penis
corrected.
would be secure. I'm not going to be slapping you. I know these are the things you think about. I know these are the things you dream about, but I'm not going to be slapping you in the face with my penis. Sorry.
Well, staying on that topic, do you see this tail as being the same length and girth as your penis? Would it just be unnoticeable by the naked human eye? Would it just go under the radar like
No,
your penis?
It's like a lizard's tail. It's large and massive and muscular.
But it falls off when it's scared.
No, I did not say that. I did not say that.
Oh.
So what you were thinking, like it was like a lizard tail, like it would break
He's
off
the one
and
that
grow
said
back.
lizard tail. I didn't throw that
No,
out there.
it's not gonna fall off like that. It's like lizard man tail, like the Spider-Man villain.
Well,
Does he lose his tail? Come
so
on.
here's my next question, Kraig. Can you give
Spider-Man
me
had a tail?
can you give me a good reason as to why even having a tail, as disgusting as it is for a person that looks like this, against flying? Why is it better than flying?
Why is it better than flying?
Yeah, being
Because
able
it
to fly.
teaches you adversity. You'd be a spoiled little bitch if you're just flying everywhere. Oh, let me just fly over to Milan and get some pizza. Let me just, fly over to, Russia to get some,
Rubles?
some cock. That's,
What?
That's what you'd be doing.
I'd be going to Russia for cock.
Probably, because they're desperate there.
Listen,
But seriously, this is ridiculous, man. We all know, having a tail would give you adversity, give you more, oomph, more, of a way to push forward and become the best among us. Well, if you're flying around like a little spoiled pansy baby,
All right.
nobody wants spoiled
That's
pansy
time. Wrap
babies
it up.
that
Wrap
are
it up.
entitled.
That's
I
time.
can fly. Ooh.
That's time. Jesus Christ! It wasn't even your Q&A time, and you're running past.
Fly
the
fly on
Good
out of here,
God.
bitch.
All right. Well, we come to that time in the debate where the spotlight turns to our hung jury. Adam is the hung jury this week. What do you think, sir? How you feel like this has been shaken up so far? This battle between tail and flight.
Well, I want to start off with Kirk that just right out of the gate, the first thing you went to was saving money. So I see that, your priorities, your joy is clearly just in saving money,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool. It sounds like you're a little bit more conservative than people who would actually choose to fly. You did not specify. You did not specify,
No.
like, if you were taking, like, you had unlimited, like, flights on an airline. You didn't really get to the end about, like, where you use your arms and you can only fly so high before you would pass out. Lots of flying trips. Yeah. And then Kraig, your topic was a tale, right? And
Correct.
you started you had this fable, which I guess was maybe from a children's book. I don't know. And then you did
Christopher Walken.
You started talking about Christopher Walken, and it was just all about Christopher Walken, and you never really talked about a tale. And then when you did his accent, it kind of sounded like you were from Pittsburgh. It wasn't a good accent. And I've never been to Pittsburgh, and I want to mention that I did spell that with 2 S's because that's how I thought it was Pittsburgh. Okay.
Pittsburgh.
So,
Okay.
We can agree on that.
Agree on that. Yeah.
The tail thing about the putting the hole in the pants. I don't think you would need to do that. I thought it would be this would be a really good, like, if people like were more commonly growing an appendage like a tail. I would say that it would be like a zipper in the back, like a button. So pants would just have 2 buttons and 2 zippers. Right. Or you can opt to just remove your penis and then just have your tail and then it be turned into a penis.
Oh my God.
Something about that. Splinter was. You made some really good points about Splinter. I did want to point out that, he was elderly. He was very old. He did raise 4 bowies, like 4 turtles on his own.
And he was a badass.
So there's some, I kind of feel like there was some disrespect thrown around about Splinter, and he was a single father and he raised 4 turtles in a sewer, which is, I don't know if you could, like, imagine spending your entire day.
Hello, Child Services, Protective Services. This man has children in a sewer.
Well, Adam, one other duty that falls to you is to anoint one of these 2 debaters with the BPM spurt of brilliance. So out of all these arguments you saw, which one do you think ranks as the best argument out of all of them?
I am absolutely not going to choose Kraig on this one. I'm sorry. Kirk was just bang, 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 bang. Like, he kind of just, he's shit in your mouth, basically.
A little bit.
What other strategy should I have in this situation?
I mean, I told you, I don't envy you on this one, but.
So
it's going to go to Kirk, but for which argument is he getting?
It's going to go. Yeah, this one's going to go to Kirk. So that was That was some brilliance, and Kraig, you got some catching up to do,
Oh, all right.
Oh, man. Shit. All right. Well, you know what? He's got his final attempt to do so. We're going back to Kirk leading off on the closing arguments. Sir, your 1 minute to wrap up your argument starts now.
All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay it out for you like this, folks. If you're in peril, if you're in danger, and you need a superhero to come get you, Superman's coming. Do you want him to show up, fly there, get you out of there quickly, or do you want Kraig to show up with his fucking puppy dog tail? He's distracted. Maybe he's chasing a fucking car down the street, or he's pissing on a fire hydrant. I mean, that's just a normal Tuesday for Kraig. But then you add the tail into this situation, and all of a sudden, things get a little more devious. This isn't the kind of person I want to see at the PTA meeting. I don't care what kind of dad this guy is.
Whoa.
And he's certainly no fucking Splinter. I have never seen him do any kind of real kung fu moves at all. Tail or no fucking tail. The only quickness I've ever seen from him is when he's making a sandwich. And then falling asleep after sex. It would probably come in a quick second.
And that is your 60 seconds, sir. All right. Good Lord. Kraig, he attacked you a little bit there, man.
He did.
A little bit of an attack. It's your time to put a bow on it.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit alarmed that he comments on my sexual habits. Like, do you have a camera in my joint or what the fuck? Anyway.
Good question.
This perv here, who clearly hates the disabled and those who are different, has said multiple times that he would be disgusted with someone having a tail. I mean, are you also disgusted by the color of someone's skin, Kirk? That's what our audience should be asking themselves right now.
Oh.
And really, flying is overrated. Let's face it. Like, we don't want this guy especially to be flying because all he'd be doing is flying his fucking ass to the donut shop. That's about really all he's going to do, and maybe flying his ass upstairs to bed from the couch. That's about the amount of flying that really this guy's gonna fucking do. Maybe fly to the fridge to get a cheesecake. That's probably about right.
A whole cheesecake?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's your 60 seconds.
Like, he's literally drooling right now, folks. So, it's clear who won this one.
I mean, getting food on the quick would be one of your primary uses of it. I can't say that.
You know what?
That's a pretty airtight argument.
Again, it saves me a lot of money. I DoorDash quite a bit, so I'm going to tell you right now, I just saved more fucking money. Thanks, Kraig.
Probably saving more money
You're
on the
too
DoorDash
lazy
than
to
you are
fly
on
there,
flying.
though. You'd be too lazy to fly there.
But I would be able to, like you said, get down to the door quicker to get the DoorDash.
Okay, all right, fair, I guess.
All right,
but
gentlemen,
first of all, what was that debate? Like, you bring in
where
some
did you
old
get
ass
that fucking topic?
topic from like Christopher Walken, probably before we were born.
Did you see an interview with him where that
No,
was a question?
it was an old.
Obscure
I think
out the
the
ass.
comic's name is Joe Moore.
Jay Moore?
Or Jay Moore, yeah. It was an old Jay Moore story about the first time he met Christopher Walken. He had his Rottweiler with him, and it didn't have a tail. So Christopher Walken's like,
Oh yeah,
where'd
that's
your
right.
dog's tail
Yeah.
go?
You've
That
seen
story.
that one?
So that's where that came from. Because
Okay.
in that,
yeah, that's
he's
a
like,
great story.
Christopher
It's
Walken's like,
amazing.
wouldn't it be great to have a tail?
Yeah.
And he's
Wouldn't it be
he's
great
like,
to have a tail?
oh yeah. And then Jay's like,
What?
well, which would you rather have? Would you rather have a tail, or would you rather be able to fly? And Christopher's like, have a tail, of course. You can always get on a plane with your tail.
It's true. That's a good argument.
It's a
I
great
should've used
story.
That one.
It's a great story.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Yeah.
I was actually half hoping that you guys, being the fans you are of comedy, that you would have been familiar with it, and maybe it had been back in the
Would've
back
popped
burner a
up.
little bit, but
Not
it didn't
so
work
much.
out that way. at
Not
all.
so much.
No.
But you
Old ass
did,
Christopher
you did,
Walken
you did
stories.
quite well though with it.
Yeah, I would have to say you did as good as you
Yeah,
could.
you held your own,
I just had to lambaste you. That was my only.
That's the
it's the
go-to
only
move.
go-to.
and it might have been just a little bit of payback for the Dakotas,
Yeah. No shit. It was.
just a touch.
Yeah, because that's fair. Like arguing between South and North Dakota is a big
Yeah, that's
silly
goofy.
bastard. God.
I had kind of the same question about the camera. Like, how do you know about my sexual life? And I was like, I want to talk about this camera.
Yeah. Exactly.
Motion tracking camera.
Whose camera is it? How did it get placed there?
Let me just tell you, all you need is somebody's Wi-Fi password and their Amazon password, and I can get right in on his Ring cameras.
That's
Oh,
true.
shit.
That is true.
Let me tell you, this guy, fucking nude with a hula hoop, does strange and wonderful things.
Well, all right. I think it's time to
on
end the
that
show.
awesome mental picture, I think we're going to toss this to the audience. What do you folks think out there? Who won this debate? Is it better to have a tail, or is it better to fly? Let us know down in the comments. Just say anything. Tell us, tell us to go fly away. Whatever. But say something down in the comments. We'd love to hear from
What
you.
a jokester this guy.
And as always, we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.
But at some point, usually, if you get up early and you're in the makeup chair at 6 in the morning, and I pretend that I'm sad. Sooner or later, somebody says, "Chris, what's wrong? You look a little sad." And I say, "Well, it's my birthday, and I'm all alone, and it's another birthday." But the key thing is to say after that, you say, "Make sure you don't tell anyone."
And so then what happens?
Then around lunchtime, they have a cake. maybe some gifts. A little champagne.
This is genius.
But you can only do that once.
Right, right.